Hi beautiful ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something super exciting. I'll be doing Dollar Tree makeup. So I went to the store and it came out to about $13. So I got everything you need for a full makeup look, and then including application tools, because I think if you don't have money for makeup, then you probably don't have money for fancy tools as well. But we're gonna see if we can actually do a classic makeup look with what they had to offer, which actually some things were impressive, but some things were not. So yeah, let's get right to it. So first we have these cosmetic wedges, and they're like the original beauty blender basically. So I actually already made them damp so that they can just spread more easily. I am kind of annoyed they literally had 2 shades of this foundation, LA Colors liquid makeup. There you go. This looks way too orangey for me, so we'll see how this goes. It was literally this and then one more deeper shade, and that was about it. So unfortunately, that's all we have to work with. So let's do this. I remember when I was like 13, I went to modeling school actually, and they said that with these sponges, which is what we learned to put makeup on, that you put it on the flat edge, not the like, was that the hypotenuse? Not that edge. So you put it on this edge and then you start inward and go out. Already I can say that I don't like the texture of this. It feels very thick and cakey. So I just want, hopefully I don't have to put any more on my face. Look at that color difference. This is definitely not my shade. So for as thick and cakey as that is, I feel like there's not actually much coverage with it, which depending on what you like or don't like, that could be good or bad. But also I think I'm just trying to put a little bit less so I don't look that orange. Just trying to fade it out into my actual natural skin tone. All right. Okay, foundation is done. So next we're gonna get to, I think we'll do eyeshadow. All right, so this is the palette that they have that looks like a dupe basically of CoverGirl, and I'm actually impressed with all these shades. So let's see if the color actually has that pigmentation that typically cheap eyeshadows don't have, but expensive ones do. So let's test it out and see how it goes. Let's stay away from the blues and then just kind of stick with the earthy colors, because we're going for a classy look here. So I'll start with the white shimmery one on the inner corners of my eyes. And I'll take this eyeshadow brush. It's a Wet n Wild brush. Fluffy one just to do the crease color. And then next is eyeliner. So, don't want that. So I'll do this kind of crayon. It's a, oh, it's actually pretty nice. Yeah, so this kind of looks like a Maybelline, you know, those auto sharpening ones. I actually do really like these. So I'll do this, I'll do the upper lids, the waterline with these, and then I'll do kind of a slight cat eye with this liquid liner. At least I'll attempt to. I don't know about that. We'll see how this goes. It feels kind of flimsy. Eyes and foundation done. So next, we're gonna do some sculpting. They did not have any sort of sculpting powder, so I picked up this other eyeshadow kit, which Basically, I'm going to use this middle color to sculpt cheekbones, jawline, and nose a little bit. And then also they surprisingly didn't have any sort of pressed powder or setting powder, so I thought that in case if I do need some, I can use this color right here. So they had this pretty cool brush. I mean, I've seen these sell for a lot more, maybe like 15 to 18 bucks at like Sephora or anything, but literally this is $1. So I've never used one of these before, but they do seem very popular, so I'm going to test this out and use this thing. Okay, so I'm actually a little bit impressed with this powder. It's not bad. I think I'll actually be using this powder here in a little bit to fill in my brows a little bit, because they had no brow pencil or brow powder there as well. There's also no blush, there's no highlighter. So instead for highlighter, I did pick this up, and it looks like a shimmering loose eyeshadow. So I think that this can work though as a highlighter, so let's test this out. Actually, before I put this on, let me set like the T-zone, like oily parts of my face first with this kind of cream color powder here. Okay, so back to highlighter. Let's do this. So I'll just do the tops of the cheekbones, where like basically cheekbone temple area. Okay, so next let's move on to eyebrows. This is going to be incredibly difficult with this as my tools, but let's see if we can make this work. This isn't working out too well. I can see that it's filling in some patches a little bit, but I can't extend my eyebrows anymore with this. And I'm scared to use this because this is literally black and I don't want to look like I sharpied my eyebrows in. But maybe if I do it very lightly, it could work. Let's see. I think no eyebrows are better than sharpied eyebrows, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I think less is more definitely here. Okay, I think all that we really have left here is mascara, and then I'll just kind of touch up any spots here a little bit, alright? So here we go, LA Colors mascara. That's what the wand looks like. Super basic. It reminds me of Great Lash by Maybelline back in the day. Alright. I feel like at this point my lashes are just starting to clump together more. I think that liquid eyeliner kind of screwed them up and made them sticky, so they all kind of stuck together. I don't think this mascara in itself though is bad. It seems like it's actually okay. I really cannot stand that liquid eyeliner. It is very tedious to use. So ladies, I do not recommend getting this. I recommend spending $4 more and getting like the Maybelline version or just anything else. You don't need to go super high-end with this. I did get this brush just because it was super cute. It reminded me of like a chubby mermaid or like a really, you know, cute fish. But I don't really need it for anything. I think it'd be a great foundation brush if you had a better foundation. Oh, we have to do lips. So let's do that real quick, and then I'll tell you what my favorite product was out of all these. Okay, so that's everything. I pretty much used every single thing except for this one mermaid brush, and yeah, that's about it. I would say my favorite thing that actually did feel more high-end was probably the pencil eyeliner. It felt exactly the same as the CoverGirl ones that are like $8 or so. So actually this is a steal. I would totally buy this again. This eyeshadow, when I actually used it on the inner corners, I feel like it did brighten up more than that other one in the palette. This one was pretty good for that. I'm actually surprised that the pigmentation was strong with that one. This lipstick was literally the only lip product in Dollar Tree that was not lip balm. It reminds me of like high school, so like a very early 2000s vibe I'm getting from this. Wet n Wild, maybe it's left over in their factory from then, I don't know. It definitely doesn't feel like an old product, like the quality of it doesn't seem expired to me or anything by any means, but the color itself, it kind of gives off those vibes, if you could see that. And I did like this brush. I think I'm gonna keep using this. So that's pretty much everything. I'm gonna go throw that liquid eyeliner away. If you do want to see my everyday classic makeup look, I'll link that below, along with the Peachy day and night look. Follow me on Instagram, subscribe to this channel, and like it if you enjoyed it. You can do a thumbs down if you hated it, but I appreciate any comments or anything that you have for me. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it.